All right, welcome back to the channel. You know what it is, boss up, baby. Back with another great video to help you guys boss up, get about the 9 to 5 rat race. Always showing you ways to make money outside the norm, outside the 9 to 5, outside of going out and applying. Nothing wrong with that. That's what you got to do. You know, come with great benefits and all that good stuff. But you know, I like to show you how to make money outside of that. If something you like, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get up to 100,000 subscribers, on our way to 60 next. So help your boy out and come along with the journey. So we got a couple of good ways to make money. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Get paid from your parking spot. How? Hey, what you talking about? Get paid from the parking spot? Yes, get paid from your parking spot. Whether you live in an apartment, whether you have your own business, you have your own home, whether you live in the outskirts, you live in the city. Best if you live in the city, you make more money that way. But let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it. Let's get about it. Earn up to $80 per event renting out your driveway. So here in Atlanta, this is a World Cup host city, and I have been using this to make a couple of dollars. I made about $50 so far in the past 3 weeks while doing this app. And so basically what it is you list your home, driveway, apartment, whatever, and they see how close it is from the airport, how close it is from stadiums, and they give you a pricing tier based on your mileage away from a certain place. So we got one event, you can get up $30 to $80, and so they have me priced at $16.95 for airport drop off. So people drop off their airport and then they take Uber to the destination, and they supposed to save money by doing that way. I had a couple of people use it. They say a Uber from the airport would have been over $50. They used my parking space, got the Uber to my parking space for $12. So, it worked out for them. So that's the deal with it. I'm going to show you a couple of companies. So this one is called ParkWhip, WHIP.com, ParkWhip.com. So you can see the deal. People come and leave their car in your driveway. So you can get some more details. Drivers booked through ParkWhip, you get paid automatically. So yeah, I got paid after 2 weeks after the first booking. You get paid every week, but I say so where you can get instant payout. I haven't really checked in on that. The money coming once a week is fine for me. And you can show exactly how payouts work. After each completed booking, your earnings are transferred directly to the connected bank account. Payouts typically arrive within a few business days. So yeah, so maybe with the holiday, maybe it seemed like a week, but yeah, maybe it's only a couple of days when the money comes. And the other two companies I'm going to show you I haven't signed up for, so I can't really show you how much they're paying, but we're going to get into it. Don't worry about it. Just stay tuned. Don't click off this video, not just yet. If my address is shared publicly, no. Full address is only shared with confirmed paid guests. Quickly start earning. Is there a cost of this space? No, there's not a cost. It was free for me. It's going to be free for you. What type of spaces? Like I said, driveways, garages, carports, private parking spots, all qualify, covered and uncovered. And they do not know what's a public space, what's a private space. So private space does kind of include apartments. That's kind of private property, but they don't know that it's private property. So, and you pay rent there, so it's kind of like your space. So you can, say what you want in those regards. No cash, everything is through the app. And then here's like a list. Like I said, you just put your address in and they show you how much it is. I'll just put this address in there. You can put yours in there, see how much you rate. I got a whole cool address account, so I'm doing that right now. But that's ParkWhip. So go ahead, check out ParkWhip, and let's get into a couple of more companies that do the same thing. SpotHero. SpotHero has the same process. You reserve your parking space, you arrive, you can park RVs, buses, make a change, online reservation, you can do cancellations. This is actually the part where you actually, book a space you want to park somewhere. But if you come down to the bottom, like I always show you on this channel, on every website I show you, if you come down to the bottom, that's where the information where you make money in. So let's show right here, you can make money right at the bottom, right here where it says sell your parking. You go down and rent my space. If you're a property manager, you can do that. If you're an airport operator, you're a small town, you have an airport, you use that. But for me and you, we're gonna say rent my parking space, partner with SpotHero, get started. How much can I charge? SpotHero determine, like I said, they determine about how far away you are, how many spaces, if it's covered or uncovered, all that affects your pricing, how much you can charge. What if you can't accept the reservation for independent selling this daily, monthly? Have a contract. So if you have a contract, you must have to probably meet a certain level of parking or be available a certain time. I'm not sure how this one works. But do your due diligence. How will drivers find my spot? You just do GPS, step-by-step turn. Yeah, it's going to lead you right to your spot. And payment is processed through here, 7 to 10 business days after the start of the month. So it looks like they only pay you out once a month, which is cool. So if your land reservation on February 18th, you'll be paid beginning of March. Okay, so yeah. So once a month, you get paid, whether you get the reservation on the 31st or the 1st. So here's the information you need, how many spaces, boom. I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Atlanta is on here. It always never shows the drop down boxes. But Atlanta's on here, Albany, Anchorage, Alaska, and Ann Arbor, Bloomington, Illinois, Boston, Columbia, South Carolina, East Bay, Fort Worth, Texas, Fort Myers, Florida, Ohio, Lexington, Vegas, Miami, Milwaukee, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans. So they pretty much got all the cities on here. British Columbia, even Canada, Savannah, Georgia. So yeah, we're definitely gonna fill that one as well. And then last but not least, we have this one called ParkWhiz. We got ParkWhip, SpotHero, and now ParkWhiz, ParkWhiz.com. Similar format. People reserve their parking spaces, how long they want it. They pay through the app, you get the payment, you get the notification. But if you want to get to the money, you come down to the bottom where it says better for business, and it says right here, list your parking. And then you contact them with a little short form. If you even got EV charging, you can do that as well. Might be a nice little revenue stream. I can hook up EV charging to my space and charge double for that. I gotta figure how I can do it. Not people taking advantage of it. But yeah, man, I'm always thinking about ways to get to the money. Yeah, that's what I do. So yeah, that's the format, that's the hustle. Use your parking space to make money. We always talk about gig apps, using your car, delivering food. Passive income is the new wave. Make money while you're out doing other things, while you're home, away from work. You're not using that parking space. List it. Have people park there during the daytime, while this the vacation season, while you're in and out of town. Let somebody park in your space for you. If you have a business that's close to the airport, that's close to downtown, close to stadiums, close to events, it's your space. Make some extra money. Like I said, I already made $50 in 3 weeks. Not a whole lot of money, but new space, new listing. So it's going to increase. Plus, I'm right by the airport, so I definitely look to see more sales, especially around the next holiday, Labor Day, and then going into the Christmas season. Hopefully this is a good revenue, make an extra $1,000 a month. Cool with me. All right, let's get it. Boss up, baby. Till next time. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you still sticking around to me. And don't forget to check out my other channels, KJ Blackman, and my travel channel, KJ Home by Word. Bye.